the tile. Been installing a lot. It's looking good.
Is it a movie or a show?
What do you think, babe? Looking good?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've never cut so many angles in my life, so many pyramids, so many triangles. All those have to be cut. All those have to be cut. All those have to be cut. And I gotta do the same up here. And on the sides too. Oh, underneath too. I already did it over here, as you can see. But it's a lot of work. And I've been making like a key piece I think will fit many of them, and I just start to draw out different angles and then go over to the saw and cut them. Tedious, but it'll look good when it's done, as you can tell. It looks really good. Man, oh man, doing it again. Little kitchen refresh action here. We got the backsplash installed. Gotta clean it up still, but it's looking good. Look at that. Man, those cuts were really good, aren't they? So yeah, we're working on it. Working on. We have a party next week, so we're trying to have it cleaned up for it. Looking good. Counter's looking great. And all that's left is that ugly wood. So we rose it up that high. So it used to be at this level. That countertop used to be at this level. So now we built it up and we wanted to put a big piece of molding here. There was molding here. You can see that there's a difference in the wood or the color of the drywall or the texture and everything. You can see the line where there was caulk. So we wanted to just put some molding, a big piece of molding, like a decorative piece of molding here. And that's big, that's like 8 inches, 9 inches. So we were trying to figure out what to do. There is molding that's huge, decorative molding that's huge. But we thought about, why don't we match it to what we did up there with that extension on top of the cabinets. So we're gonna do the exact same thing here. We're gonna put this down below here on there, cut it in with this, and then we'll put one piece of this on the top. So this will be on top of here like this. Kind of like that. And then that will go underneath here. So that down here. Got the saw is ready to go. Because it's really big, we need to cut that's almost 10 inches, that wood right there. So we're gonna need to use unfortunately I meant to make some straight lines with this. I'll do the best I can. Don't judge. All right, guys. All right, got that piece installed. It looks pretty big. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do that same cut here, but I gotta go make a cut here and bring it all the way over to there and down. So that's gonna be crazy. So I gotta cut this out right here. Gotta make a nice straight cut here, come all the way, then come across and go to here. I could use that to make these cuts, but I think what we'll do, I'll just try to go really slow. And then I'm gonna use, I'm to make a straight cut here, sorry. So I was kind of confused. To make a straight cut here, I think what I'm gonna do is take this trim piece as a guide. This trim piece as a guide. So when I run the power saw across this, I'll use the support there to hold it down, whatever they call those things, I forgot, clamps. I'll hold it down here really tight and hold it down there. As long as it lines up perfectly with the cutter, with the saw, we should be good to go. All right, wish me luck. Well, not too bad, huh? What do you think? Pretty decent. A couple of lines here. We can sand that, paint it. I had to work on these edges, still not perfect. Right there's a little chipped in a little bit, but a little filler putty will clean that up. pretty cut line. So, all right. Last of the buckets of old backsplash tile. Made 4 buckets of that stuff. Gotta throw them away 1 bucket at a time because they're so heavy.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
We're done. And this looks beautiful. So we've completely refreshed our kitchen. Now, we called it refresh because we kept the cabinets. These cabinets were stock 90s cabinets that need to be refreshed. So we added the top piece, which is just for effect, for visual effect. That's all it is. There's no storage up there. I guess you could put stuff up there, but what's the point? We also painted the handles, and just what a difference that made. And then we, of course, did the tile. We did the countertop. We had a company do that, and they did a great job. The tear out, I was most impressed with the tear out. The folks that came in and did the tear out did an amazing job. No scratches, no nothing. They pulled everything out and did a great job. And the folks who did the countertops, great folks, local here in Trinity, Newport Richey. If you're interested, send me a message. I'll give you their information. But they did a great job and they were fair. What a beautiful quartz marble. Just like we ordered, just as exactly what we wanted. If you were to ask me, hey, what was the most difficult part of this whole project? I'd have to say the backsplash. One was breaking out the tiles. That was a job in itself. And there were so many, we ended up having so many holes in this wall after breaking it out because you had to use hammers, you had to use picks, and it was a piece by piece, and they were just slowly breaking off. They were causing damage to the back of the wall. We had to fix the wall, and then put this tile up. And the tile was difficult because everything is on an angle.
Let's get started.
Also, yeah, raising this bar was something we've been talking about, and it really came together. This is perfect to stand against, and I wish for this reveal we would have had the bar stools. We're gonna get them, but I know that this is gonna be a perfect height for a bar stool. And there's plenty of leg room too, so how impressive I was with the cabinets. I think these counters and raising this bar is right there, right next to it, and it does make a difference. It's the centerpiece of the whole kitchen, and it's beautiful. I want to thank my wife for all the work she put into this and for the design ideas. And I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos. Like, share, and subscribe.
Let's get started.